Hi. Hello, everybody.
Hello, who is here today? Hi, Byron.
Hi, Byron.
Deborah, welcome to our weekly Tuesday cookie lunch break. I'm here with Amber of Sweet M's. I'm Hanya Panelas, if you didn't know. Hi, Carrie. Kathy. Hi, Sally. Oh, it's wonderful. Sunny Manhattan. So, guys, how was Halloween? Let us
Well,
know in
did
the
you
comments.
did you go out? What did you do for Halloween? I
Yeah,
took the kids trick or treating last night. They
and
loved it.
did you get any good candy?
Um, well, they get a lot of like fruity candy, which I don't like. So I always take the chocolate,
What do you mean, fruity candy?
like Skittles, lollipops, like Starburst, like chewy, fruity things, which I'm not into. But I take their Twix and their Snickers and their Kit Kat.
There is a new Kit Kat, no? New type, new flavor. I think I saw.
Oh, thank you, Sandra. That's awesome. They're always coming out with new flavors. There's so many different flavors now. We
So
just had like an apple
have you been
cinnamon.
getting apple cinnamon? Oh, that sounds lovely. Have you been getting any photos of your book for your, you running the?
Oh, well, the pin is over because
It's over.
it was a Halloween pin. So
Oh, that's true.
yeah,
Oh,
but I did send them out. I think like
hello.
Sally got one.
Hola. Hello, hello. All right, guys. So today I'm gonna be in a hot seat, and those of you who follow me on Instagram, you probably saw I posted a picture of a heart upside down. So I'm going to redo a tutorial that I did, I think, 9 years ago.
Wow.
It was fun. It was really fun. It was very very rusty. So let me bring up my camera. And also, I'm going to be using some templates today. So Amber is going to pop the links in the comments when I show the templates, so you guys can check those out. Hello, hello, hi June, Lisa. All right, so let's bring up the camera. Let's do the camera this. All right. So this is the cutter that I used for today's cookies. It's a larger cutter of two from a Wilton kit. Wilton 101 cutter set. I use this set. You see the, oh, actually there are three of the same shape. So I used the largest one for this project. And let's see. So first you're gonna have to ice the cookie. So I'm gonna just use 15-second consistency real icing. And what's really, I think, with the first tutorial I did 9 years ago, I did some airbrushing. So I'm not gonna do any airbrushing today. I option not to do that. If you want to airbrush, you can, but you can look up my tutorial on YouTube on how to do. We're going to do Princess Carriage. I know it doesn't look like it now. I'm gonna turn it upside down. So that's where the wheels are gonna be.
And this, the 101 cutter set is available in your beginner bundle, right?
Oh yes, that's true. Thank you. Thank you for reminding. Yes, it is available in the beginner bundle from our beginner cookie decorating toolbox. So it's actually I combined number one, number two, and yeah, you can use those bundles to create all different kinds of cookies. And with Marlin of Honto Confections, we've been sharing different tutorials using these bundles. So when you order these, you can be certain that you can make more cookies than just one, one. So we're gonna share different ideas with you also throughout the holidays. We already have a few things planned. Hello, hello. Oh, you remember this?
Do you want me to share the what's it called? The box, the monthly box?
Let's just run this. This is I'm just gonna flood this. This is it's a little pre-recorded video just so you guys can see. I flooded the cookies, and if If you notice any kind of dimples in your icing, you can add more icing there and just use a scribe to smooth it. This is a larger cookie, so I find using a scribe that is a bit thicker, or you could even use a palette knife. It helps to smooth the icing faster as opposed to using a super fine scribe. Those are really great for fine details, but when you're trying to move a large mass of icing, it's just easier to use a larger tool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now another alternative that I wanted to show you with the airbrush, I created grass and clouds. So I'm gonna quickly show you how you can do it with wet on wet. Oh, sorry. Oh no, we have to run it. Sorry. So, all right, let me stop this, and I'm gonna bring up this screen here. And we are getting ahead of ourselves. Trying something new here, so bear with me. All right, so here we are. So I flooded everything with blue, and now I'm adding the clouds. Okay, if you had an airbrush, you could do white base and then use cloud airbrush with blue airbrush color. And then I'm going to do green grass on the bottom, okay? So this is just for those of you who don't have an airbrush but want to, do this design. Now at the end, I'll show you both designs because I did two. One is on the white background, and the other one is obviously on the clouds and the grass. So you can tell me which one you prefer better. Hello. And now you can switch to green.
I
And
love
both
those
of
little
these
clouds.
should be the same flat consistency, about 15-second consistency. This way the icing is going to sink in the base layer, otherwise it's going to sit on it. And you also have to move fairly quickly when you're doing these wet on wet designs.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even, go as low as 10 seconds, but don't go lower than that because then you can experience some cratering if you do lower count. Thank you.
You
Yes,
excited
so
for my
I have
nutcrackers?
supplies for today's video in the comments. You guys can check it out.
Byron wants to know if you're excited about my nutcracker cookies.
Are you making nutcracker cookies?
Well, it's on the list, and Byron has reminded me
It's
that I
been on
need to
my
make
list
them.
as well, but I keep forgetting. Do you have a cutter?
I'll just figure, maybe I'll do it on a plaque or I'll cut it by hand.
I have a small. I think I have a small cutter, but not a big cutter. So I'm glad you're liking the clouds. They're really
Yeah,
easy
that's
to
so
make.
cute.
So you can kind of construct those with dots. So super fun and really easy to do. So this is the base for the princess carriage. Okay. So once you're done, yeah, you see, I'm just making sure that all the grass is synced into the base. Now this is a template that is available in my coffee shop. I created this template, and the way it works, I'm using a marker here. You can also use a scribe, but I wanted you to see the outlines. With the scribe, it's very subtle and it's very hard sometimes to see. I'm using gray marker from Rainbow Dust, and you see those holes there? So that's because my icing wasn't completely dry.
Mm.
So that's why when you're trying to draw on icing, it's really important that the icing is fully dry. In this case, it's not gonna matter because we're gonna cover it with icing. Oh, another hole there. So if you don't have a carriage, or for example, if you want to ship these, you can definitely ship a heart shape. But I've seen some of the cutters for the princess carriage, like they can be troublesome when you're trying to ship them.
Mm-hmm.
So heart works really well for this. And this is just another little template. And if you have a projector, obviously you could use a projector. I don't use a projector, so I'm just going to do this with a template. Okay, and now we're going to start
So this
with.
is just you
This
can
is
do it on the. Hmm.
Go ahead.
You can do it on the with a sky background or a white background or
No,
whatever.
so you guys tell me which one do you prefer. I really was honestly so sure, so like certain that I'm gonna love the blue background, but when I finished the white background, I think I prefer it better because it just like it pops. It's not that it's not nice on the blue with the clouds, but I just think it's maybe a little disturbing. It's like
Mm.
not like too busy, I mean. So
Hmm.
I'm thinking about 20-second consistency icing here. And I'm going to now, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pipe a thin line in the middle here. This is to help prevent cratering or like caving or like these dimples sometimes because this is such a narrow area. It's helpful to add these lines.
And maybe somebody can help us with this one. I understand the first part.
And I understand the last part.
Okay, great. All right. So I love your tutorial. And what's the second part?
Well, oh no, I just understand the last word. Sorry, cookies.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so now I let that crust, and now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to add another layer on top of the first layer. This is to make sure that my puffy icing is not going to kind of overflow to the next, to the second, to the section next to it.
Oh,
Okay,
thank you, Sally. How thick is
oh,
the cookie?
it's 1/4 inch thick.
Okay, a quarter inch.
I used to do thicker cookies. Now I do 1/4 inch. Okay, and after this, we're going to flood the outer sections, and you can see I'm really squeezing the bag, adding a nice layer of icing in there. And this is um, now the kit, the beginner cookie decorating kit, number 3 has a red food coloring, so you can use that to make pink, or if you have pink food coloring, you can use that. I did mute it slightly with a little bit of, you can use ivory or brown,
Mhm.
just a touch.
This is such a pretty color.
It really is, isn't it? Um, okay, let's see. Now, when you are using the support line, make sure that after you ice the cookie, you don't go too deep with your scribe, okay? Because that line, it can just get dislodged and it can like surface in your icing, okay? So let it crust for about 10 minutes and then you can fill in this section here.
Heather says it needs glitter.
Oh, it needs glitter, yes, yes. Yes, it does. I actually did forget one thing. I wanted to add little stars, with white icing in it, white on white, but I forgot.
Mm,
Yeah, I didn't add any glitter. We'll have some gold, which I think Amber will appreciate.
yeah. Did you let that outside
Yes, I
part
did.
dry a little bit?
I did for about 10 minutes or so. Oh, you guys really are loving the glitter.
Yeah.
Shame on me, I didn't put any. All right, so now we can do I don't know what this would be called, a door, I guess. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Like an edible. I have edible jewel dust, which would be great because I have pink jewel dust. You could also paint the pink cabin with luster dust, pink luster dust, or just pearl luster dust if you want some red
Hmm.
dust equals glitter. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yes, I feel that now.
Welcome,
No.
Sharon.
So these are gonna be what are these called? These curtains, I guess. So I use
Hmm.
a scribe here. I scratch the surface a little bit to give me an outline. And now I'm using darker pink here. And this is also about 20 seconds, but I'm also going to add little lines in the middle just to help prevent that cratering that can happen. And then let that crust for about, I would say, 5 minutes or so, and then you can go in and flood this. Hello, Katie. So now we are officially in, it's November 1st. We are officially in the fall. Leaves are falling down, and
Yeah.
have
Hmm.
you had a lot of leaves falling down
Yeah.
already?
Yeah. And there's still a lot more to go. We're probably about halfway through.
Yeah.
And I guess you don't get that really where you are, right?
No, not really. We do have there's a lot of evergreens here, so lots of needles everywhere. But that's throughout the year, really.
Yeah.
Oh my, okay. Glitter, 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 glitter. I'm gonna do some glitter next time, I think. I'm gonna
Hmm.
overdo it. All right, so now I'm going to take this off, and I think it's safe to say that I've got my cookie here. Okay, let me bring up the. All
Hi,
right.
Gwen.
So we finished decorating at this stage. Okay, so there's no glitter. Sorry, guys. I apologize. So I'm going
Hello,
to do the
Tatiana
wheels.
in Brazil.
I really left the really hard part for the live. I think doing the wheels live, it's going to be interesting. So I don't know if you can see the circles I've got here with the marker. It's barely
Hmm.
visible, I think. I
Yeah,
don't.
I can see it.
Hello, Utah. Hello, Brazil. Hi, Gwen. So now I have here, this is a number 2 piping tip that I've got here. Okay, and I have a couple here because I'm going to switch my piping tip for PME 105. Okay,
Hmm.
so I'll do the spindles with a finer line. Okay. Oops.
Hello, Sandra and Stephanie, Angie. Oh, great. I'm glad. Angie got a pin.
Oh, awesome.
Fabiola. Yeah, so even if you don't pipe a perfect circle, you can always use the brush.
Yes. What happened? I squeezed. There was a bit of a excess squeeze from me, so more icing came out.
Oh, thank you. Nice to be here. Hello. Hola.
So when I'm coming to the end, I'm actually stopping with the pressure. Oops. Oh no! They actually leaned on my.
Karen's asking what my girls' costumes were. So the Olive, the older one, was Sophia the First, and the little one, Sydney, was Spider-Man. And she has this little, like, it has fake muscles on it, and she's 3
I
years
did
old, so
see
it's
it.
just like the funniest thing.
Oh, it's so cute though. It's so cute. No, the brush wasn't really damp. It wasn't. It was pretty dry. I would be afraid that if it was like you can use a damp brush. Do you use a damp brush when you do it? When you do little adjustments or
Not for adjusting, no.
yeah? Because
I
I would
find
be
dry
afraid
work better.
that if it if it's a little drop, then it will like create a pool
Yeah.
there, and then the icing will kind of
Um,
not look good.
Today is Mars Day off. We have a schedule where we're just doing 2 at a time now, and then one of us gets a day off.
So now I'm doing this is totally optional, or maybe I should just skip it. This is another layer. If you are, if you are in the need of headache, you can do another layer of white here. Like the tires on the how they have sometimes the white or no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you could do the white, or you can just skip it. I'm gonna try to do it. Although it's very hard for me to see anything at this point. Like I can't see. It's quite dark here. This is a detail that you really don't have to do, but
Hmm.
it's I added it on the others, so I'm gonna do it.
But it's the little details that make it really special.
Did you wear a costume, by the way? I didn't ask.
No, I didn't. Susan says she also has trouble seeing and doing the tiny details.
Oh, it's Susan. It's because I everybody was telling me when I get into the 40s that my eyesight will,
Mhm.
now I'm like, what is it? Like, up until now, my husband was always, oh, can you read this for me? Can you read this for me? And he comes now, I'm like, I can't see either. What do you want from me? Like, so it's like we are both like in a store, like looking, yeah,
Mhm.
labels. Are you feeling it?
Yeah, starting to.
Hello,
Oh,
Judy.
Judy. Kathy wants to know if you have trick-or-treaters where you are. Do you have
No,
people coming up to the house?
no, no, there are no trick or treaters here. I don't think
No.
trick or treating is big here. Um, I don't think it's actually a thing here. They do dress up for Halloween, uh,
Mhm.
and there are like Halloween parties, and I've seen a lot of Halloween decorations and all that. You cannot compare the candy selection compared to the States, for Halloween. Like it's like
Yeah.
here, yeah, it's not really a thing. But the kids, they do dress up. I've seen kids in the street, they dressed up for Halloween, and even adults. So I
That's
think they're
fun. Yeah.
going.
Mhm. Thanksgiving, nothing too exciting. We're gonna host it this year at my house. It'll be small. Do you still do anything for Thanksgiving?
Us,
Yeah.
um, yeah, yeah, no, we don't have a turkey or anything. We just kind of, yeah, couch potatoes.
Mhm.
So now I'm gonna see. I switched to 105 here. I'm going to do singles.
You mean 1.5, right?
What did I say?
105. I think you said 105.
Oh, 1.5. There is no such thing
1.5.
as 1.5. Sorry. 1.5. It's a great writing tip, PME. These are seamless tips. They are more expensive. I'm sure those of you who been watching us, we say that a lot, how expensive they are.
Mhm.
Now I think they are like $6. Hello, Lady Blue.
Hello.
Oh no, Lady Blue. Hello, Mexico. Hello, Denise. Well, I'm in Spain. Oh, I'm not. I'm okay. It's complicated. So I'm from Slovakia. I lived in the United States for 20 years, and 2 years ago we moved to Spain. So there I go. Where are you?
I am in upstate New York.
Where it's beautiful around this time of the year.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there with Marlin. Actually, I think 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Leaves
Hello,
are
Boston. Oh, thank you, Allison.
oops, little boo boo here. Okay, so now about that glitter everybody was suggesting. So let's see if I can do something about that. All right, so I again for a little detail I made like 2 cups of icing here. So this is a stiff. Hi Petra, or I should say ahoy Petra. So I'm gonna see. Okay, this is good. So I covered my icing with ivory. Hopefully it's not gonna burst on me. And I'm just going to do a.
We should do a gingerbread house.
Yes, I don't understand the question, Denise. How do
I
you get?
think the question is warping, not
Oh,
warp, right, Denise? You mean warp to not warp?
uh,
Because that's a problem.
well, you could. You mean as you are decorate? You mean after you decorate?
Yeah, because sometimes like if you decorate the sides and then leave them out, they could warp. Or even if you leave them out undecorated, they tend to warp.
Well, then maybe maybe we can wait them down.
Mm. Oh, I love this shell border. Oh, hello, Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin is so cold
Yeah.
in the winter time. We had some friends. They were from Wisconsin, and they moved. We met them when we were living in Pennsylvania. I remember there was a football or something in Wisconsin, and they went and it was. They said they were freezing. It was so cold. So now what I did, I went in this direction here, and now from here I'm gonna go opposite direction.
Um, Marlene visited you over the summer, and did you post anything in your stories about that with your
Oh yeah,
two
yeah,
of you? Yeah.
yeah. Maybe there is a highlight. I don't remember. But yeah, we had a wonderful time. They were here with Marlene's husband for about a week, and it was amazing. Okay, so you have to let that dry, and as Amber will tell you, these they um, they dry pretty quickly because it's stiffer icing. I'm also going to switch my piping tip for this is number 4, and that's also included in the cookie decorating beginner toolbox number 1. Yeah, so Sandra uses, oh, yeah, this was a start tip number 16, Kathy.
Okay. 16.
Alright, see that. All right, so when waiting to decorate, I put parchment, then another sheet pan to keep them flat. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, and then Denise said when you bake them. So do you mean like they're not
Oh, they
keeping,
work when
they're,
you bake
are they
them.
spreading or are they actually like,
Are they actually changing are they like
like
twin
this? Are
like
they like spreading or are they like,
I do I would suggest investing in the perforated mats. I find that
yes.
the cookie it tends to stick to it a little bit, like it right, like because of the I think the texture
Mm-hmm.
that it sticks to it a little bit. So I haven't had problems with my cookies and gingerbread pieces going out of shape or warping during the baking.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good idea.
But if you could always I like use a baking sheet, I guess, and weight it
Mhm,
down.
mhm, yeah,
Okay. So now I'm just
yeah,
gonna.
if you have any leftover pumpkin transfers from Halloween, you could use those for this project. Everybody loves this carriage. It's so pretty. I love that. What a nice little detail.
Thank you.
It might just be, I mean, a lot of it could have to do with the recipe. Some cookie recipes spread more than others. And depending on, the environment where you live, it could cause spreading or your ingredients. Han, I know you have a construction gingerbread recipe on your website, right?
Yes.
I'm just going to grab that.
What I also find is I recently have baked. I baked a lot of gingerbread, and that tells you I have lots of gingerbread projects prepared. And I decorated, and I didn't have time to do anything for weeks and weeks, and it started to blowing. And
Yes.
but then I brought it. I had it in a really cold room. So maybe it was very dry there, so I brought it back to the studio, and it seems to be okay now. The only thing is if it's really like a bowl, and then you somehow get it into the shape, and it was iced. The icing is gonna crack.
Right.
Right. So that's like something that you can't really. But my recipe, I rarely have that problem, honestly. And in baking, it doesn't really, it doesn't change the shape. So I have one here that I did earlier. You see the ivory is slightly darker here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some shine to it.
Yay!
Glitter, but this is pretty lustrous, I think. So this is a brand called Sugar Flare. It's very, very shiny. Oh, actually, I don't need to add anything. I think I have enough there. What I'm gonna do now, this is dry, okay, but it's okay because I'll show you what it does. When it dries up, it's powder, okay? Don't waste it, okay? If you are using this is it's so expensive. Little bottle, it's like $7.
Yeah.
So don't waste it.
Hi, Maria. Enjoy your lunch.
Maria.
Where do we get our ideas from?
Oh, I don't. Well, this idea is about 10 years old, so it's very old. I'm planning on doing. I bought a tissue box. I have tissues, obviously, and it's so beautiful outside. Like there's like a lot of florals and butterflies. So I'm gonna use that as inspiration for some of the cookies. And yeah, inspiration is everywhere. I think,
everywhere, right? In a tissue box.
Your recent spider cookie. Came from, what was it exactly?
My daughter's ring. That purple ring.
So, and you used it to make your spider cookies, right?
Yeah. When you go ahead.
Oh, I'm just saying. Oh, the construction, they are fully edible, yes, but they are very hard. But I've had people eating them, and I'm always worried because I add so much spice in it. It's gotta be I add white pepper. I add so much cinnamon and ginger. Reason I do that is I want them to smell so good.
Right.
That when you have them in a house and you walk by, you can it lingers throughout the house.
Yeah.
It also deters the bugs. So if you want to have them play for longer, like ants and stuff, it helps with that. It is fully edible. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. And I've had people eating it. It's it's so yummy. I'm like, wow, it's okay. But I have other recipes that you could also adjust the amount of spices. and just have that and eat it. But it dries. It bakes pretty firm. I have to say hard, and I like to bake it until it's like firm, because if you're making baking panels, you want these to be sturdy, and if they are large panels, yeah, it's really important that they can support the weight of the house.
Hmm.
In humid, I've heard that a lot of people will ice both sides, like when it's
Oh.
humid. So the icing, it's like a insulation, so it
Hmm.
prevents moisture getting into the cookie, and
Yeah,
so it's still stable.
that's a good idea.
So I wonder, am I forgiven because no glitter?
Well, you've got the gold, so I forgive you.
Okay, thank you.
This is really so pretty. And are you going to show us one with the background too, the blue background, so we can see the
Yes,
difference?
yes, I will. I have it here. I like this gold a lot. It's very shiny. Oh, and I need to do the door. So I'm using Everclear. Everclear is a grain alcohol. Can't remember it. What is it? I can't remember the proof, but it's very constant. It's high
It's
content.
very, yeah, very strong.
We don't recommend drinking it, but for this, it's great because it evaporates very quickly, and also it helps with the shine of your product.
Hmm.
And when I say quickly, remember the liquid? I mean, it's just like paste,
Yeah.
so it does evaporate very fast. Okay. So I also made, here, I'm gonna just quickly show you. Sometimes when I'm working, I,
Ooh.
yes, thank you, Byron. So sometimes I just do different things. Like what you could do, if you want to really add few florals, you could add them with some green, break up the
Love
pink.
that. Yeah.
You could add those. And roses might be, if you are making roses with 101, they may be a little too big, and they
Mhm.
be probably fighting with the border. So
Yeah.
instead you could do, these are kind of like wet on wet, when you pick a lighter shade pink, and then you swirl the darker pink into it. That's how you could make some roses. All right, so you wanted to see so here's the. Do you have a schedule of what you are decorating for the next few months?
I don't decide what I'm decorating until the day before the live.
Well, I started on this morning, so um, we did try. We really wanted to, or whatever, to do it, but sometimes it just really gets out of hand, and we just go with the flow. But
Yeah.
I personally have definitely planned a gingerbread house and gingerbread.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to Christmas this year. So hopefully lots of Christmas stuff as well, but nothing in like particular. Like is
Right.
there anything that you guys would like to see? Any kind of like maybe
Yeah. Tell
um,
us if there's anything you want, like Thanksgiving and Christmas. I'll cover Thanksgiving next week. I'm going to be on Tuesday next week. But
so
yeah,
here
if there's anything, just tell us.
so here are the
Oh,
cookies. So
it's
I
so
mean, you
pretty.
tell me. I mean, this is with the green. I do like them both. This has more of a story, I think.
Like a fairy tale kind of
This is
design.
more yeah, like basic, I guess. So you guys tell me which one you like. So white is A, and and blue is B, I guess, or whatever you wanna. If you wanna pop in the comment, let us know which one do you prefer and why, maybe. And also, if you have suggestions for Christmas cookies, oh, mini Christmas cookies, yay! I love that. I love that idea. Oh, Lisa prefers white. Thanksgiving, yes, I have done Thanksgiving few months ago. I guess in
A few
September.
months ago.
Yes, well, this one was it well in September, so it's like almost.
Wow.
So these
Yeah.
were good for Thanksgiving for table setting, and you can. I don't have a tutorial on YouTube yet, but it's in a playlist here in our live stream, and you can easily find playlist on Amber's YouTube channel and my YouTube channel under videos, and it's all there. All the lives we have done in the past 2.5 years. So you like so the white, yeah. So I yes, white is more elegant. Yes, I agree.
I like the blue.
You like the blue?
I feel like the pink just stands out more, like
Oh,
with the contrast between the blue and the pink, you know? Does that make
platter
sense?
done. So we have mini cookies, mini Christmas cookies, platters for Thanksgiving, and also. Oh, thank you, Bobby.
Yeah, they're really
Oh,
pretty.
like a page one look. Okay, that's yeah. I mean, I do like it. It just when it's airbrushed, it looks a bit different when you airbrush it. So you can, but you can do it without the airbrush if you don't have an airbrush.
Do you have a picture of the original
Uh,
cookie?
on my phone.
See if
I
we
don't know if
can.
that's gonna help, but hopefully you guys think it's an improvement. Um, where is it? Maybe here. Oh, here it is. So I'm just gonna pop it here so you guys can see.
Oh, I see.
So this was
Yeah,
the
I
original.
can see that, like, the details now are, like, finer, you know,
Yes,
like the wheels and yeah.
yes, yes. It's a different. This is 10 years old.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, but it was done with airbrushing. So this is a larger cookie also. And this template is available in I don't know if we had a chance. Oh, sorry, if we had a chance to put it in there. Um,
Which one was I did. I put it in before, but I'll put it in again.
I can I'm already there.
You got it?
So
Okay.
it's a princess carriage template, and what's great about it, I put the JPEG for you guys, so you guys can resize it to the shape of the cutter you're using. But this cutter, again, it's from the bundle that we created with Marlin and number 1 and 2 bundles. This is a the beginner cookie decorating toolbox. So we're going to now, starting November, we are going to use number 3. It's
Oh, that's
exciting.
cool.
So it's
And that's
big.
on Global Belly.
That's on Global Belly, yes. I
Um,
also wanted to show
yeah.
you, today I released a new tutorial. Let me bring this, let me remove this so we have to us. And I wanted to show you a new tutorial that is out on my Patreon. And
Oh,
it's
how cute. Oh my gosh.
it's these
That is
butter
adorable.
cookies. Now you can either join Patreon where I put the template for the shape and also mushrooms, and there is also a step-by-step video tutorial on how to do these.
It's
You
a
can
little
also
buttons.
I actually I think I'm so obsessed I might just buy it, because
Yeah,
it's a cardigan I saw online and I'm like, like,
that's
oh my goodness.
adorable.
And I had my little niece on the phone, and I was asking her, "Do you like it?" And she said, "Oh God, now I won't remember." She like, how funny they are. She said, um, "I like." Oh, now I got. Sorry, I won't remember how she said it. But it was really like funny. Like she said, "I like it," but then I don't like. I like it the other way, whatever. Like it was like one of those things. It's like, yeah,
Mhm.
saying. So this is based. This design is based on real. You were asking about inspiration. So it's based on a real sweater,
So
basically.
cute.
I love the sweater so much, so they do have it, and I might just get it.
That just made because Kathy was asking if we have any family reunion ideas. So like sometimes family reunions have a shirt. Everybody wears a shirt at the park or whatever. So you can make your cookie the design on the shirt. I don't know. Maybe
Yes,
other
yes,
people have better
great.
ideas. But.
Yes, or maybe reunion ideas could be like if you have during these reunions people say things things that you remember. Maybe somebody did something and you can incorporate the event that somebody did something funny and you could like make cookie of it or something like to make everyone. I think the purpose is to maybe have a good time, and maybe
Yeah.
have a little giggle and laugh. So that could be a good. Yes, there are transfers. Yes, and they're really easy to make and really so cute. I think they will be also maybe on some of my Christmas cookies.
I guess before we go.
Oh, here we go! Yay! Okay, let me bring you up on the big screen here.
Yep, it's if you see this in the store somewhere, like if you're walking through your town and you see this in the window, let me know because that's so exciting to me when people tell me that they found it in their local bookstore. I love that. I'm going to be doing a book signing here in Kingston, New York in a couple weeks. I'll post more about that soon. But yeah, this is my book, Cookie Canvas. It's on
What can
Amazon.
I ask you? What's your favorite design from a book that you really have like you really like? Oh, I'm so proud of it and just glad that it's in the book.
Oh,
I'm
it's
going
so
to
hard to
put all your
choose.
comments on the screen, guys, because I see a lot of great ideas. But let's just um, wait for Amber to find her.
No, you put those up because it's going to take me a minute.
Okay, so June has an idea, basic family tree with the name. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, found it. So that's
That's beautiful. So this is your box.
filled with
Beautiful.
meringue cookies. And the meringue cookie recipe is in there too.
Oh, it is
Yeah,
signature brushed embroidery. It's beautiful.
thanks.
So this is in the box in your beautiful book.
Yes.
And the templates are also there.
Templates. Yes, there's so many. Oh, look at this. This is
Oh, you have
step-by-step filigree.
step filigree. So
All
you
the
guys, yeah,
borders.
this is awesome. It's like your grandmother said, right? Encyclopedia.
Oh yeah, she said it's like an encyclopedia.
Yeah. So Angie, I just did a family reunion and made the state that each family. Oh wow, that's amazing.
Oh wow. That's nice.
Cut out of the states.
Anne Clark has, I think, like every state as a cookie cutter.
Oh, is there a way to get a book shipped to me that's signed?
Yeah. So if you go to the link, if you want to go to the link in my Instagram bio, that's probably the easiest way to get it because that will link you directly to the signed copy, which is from Talk Shop Live. And you can rewatch the demo that I did on there. Thank you, Judy. Thanks, Byron. Always so supportive and encouraging. I love it.
Okay, so all right, guys. So we're going to wrap it up. We are so happy that you could join us today during our live. And I will be also live with Marlene on Friday. Marlene is going to decorate. I'm going to join her, and we'll have lots of fun, I'm sure. And I think you're coming back on Tuesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next.
Yep.
Yeah. So Amber is coming back Tuesday next week. I think I'm going to be sitting out that one. I think you are. Are you decorating?
Yes.
Yeah. So Amber's gonna decorate. So don't forget to tune in. And also, oh, I forgot to tell you. I don't have the link, but you can sign up for my newsletter. There's no link here, so I forgot. But hopefully, you are enjoying the newsletters and getting the reminders about the lives. I'm going to, I think, send out one on Friday as well before the live. So again, thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you when we'll see you. Bye, everyone.
Bye.